Gold makes a new high in Aussie dollars and nobody reports it. Welcome to Australian Mining for New Starters, and in today's video we are going to have a look at the new high that the gold price made in Australian dollars overnight. So if we come over and have a look at our little chart that we've got here off my phone, I just took a screenshot a little while ago and it's at $2,874. Now it's bouncing up around that $2,870 mark at the moment, but that's where it closed last night, and that is the new high in Australian dollars. Now you would have thought that that would have made some news, but if you type gold makes new high in Australian dollars into Google, there is nothing. So there's a few from when it did it last time and a few talking about that it's going to happen, but there's nothing there. And even when you come over to the news side of things, it's all about the gold price surging in US dollars, and there's nothing about how it's hit a new high in Australian dollars. All everybody wants to talk about is the Perth Mint scandal, and they don't want to talk about what's actually going on in mining, which is probably one of the big reasons why everybody has so much trouble getting a career in mining, because the media just isn't talking about the areas of the industry that there are lots of jobs, like in the gold side of the industry. And this is a blog that I wrote last weekend, and it talks about how you can start as a nipper, a truck driver, an offsider, or a member of service crew in an Australian underground mine. There's lots of gold mines, but there's also lots of nickel and copper and everything that's going into a battery. They're all looking for people. It's a good long-term career. You can read all about it here, but nobody talks about it. Nobody in the media talks about it at all. All the media want to focus on is iron ore or coal. If you go over to Seek and you type underground in, and hit spin, you'll see there's 3,500 jobs come up, and there's jobs all over the country. And this is what isn't being reported to people in the media. The media is still pointing people in the direction of iron ore and coal, and they're just not going for where the jobs actually are. The long-term jobs at the moment are in gold mines and base metal mines that are powering these batteries. So gold makes a record price overnight and nobody reports it. And you wonder why the information that people get about the mining industry leads them up a path that doesn't lead them to a job. It just is what it is, unfortunately. I wish the media would pay more attention to what's actually going on in the industry instead of just paying it lip service and printing whatever the coal miners and the iron ore miners want them to. But anyway, that's my 2 penneth for this, and it's a good thing for gold, and I can see it going a lot higher. So the moral to the story is that if you want an actual job in the mining industry, then check out the sponsors training, the DIY package. It's got everything that you need to know to get yourself a job, and the secret 100% to getting yourself a job these days is being able to talk to the foreman or the project manager in the interview about how their mine works. When you can do that, that's what gets you the job. Being able to give them the confidence to hire you by letting them know that you can be thrown in the deep end. And if you want to check out what being thrown in the deep end means, you can have a look at getting thrown in the deep end on this video that I've done. So anyway, I hope you found that information helpful, and it's a new high in the gold price, which is really good. So everybody's making lots of money, and yeah, if you could share this information around, tell your friends that the gold price has gone up, and like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks.